Topic 2, how do you and your friends view MBTI test? What's your MBTI and do you match the description of your MBTI? First question, what is MBTI? Who can tell us? What is an MBTI? Okay, it looks like we need to have an icebreaker. We will be doing a lot of talking, so we must be comfortable to share our opinions, okay? There's no wrong or right answer. It's all about what you think. It's your opinion. If you say your MBTI is ISFJ, no one's gonna say it's wrong because it's your opinion. You are the one that took the MBTI test. But let's get comfortable. I will give you some papers so that you can ask your partner. Your partner is Jihu. You have to ask him this question. Your partner is Jongmin. You ask him that question. Dabin is your partner. You ask her this question. She is your partner. You ask her that question. You have to look back and ask her. And you have to look back and ask your partner that question. Let's start at the back. Yunso, ask her. Okay, the questions that you have is about something that you can eat or drink or where to find something. For example, if the question says, I melt in the sun, like what am I? If you have to tell the person something that melts in the sun. Or what will you find on top of the refrigerator? So you have to think about your home. What is on top of the refrigerator? What is at the corner of your room? What can I find underneath the sofa? Okay, so it's either something that you can eat, something you can drink, or a place where you can find something. Let's start at the back, Yunso.
Delicious but not good for your health.
What's something that's delicious but it's not good for your health? Yes, you have to tell her the answer.
I think it is cola.
Cola, good. So you usually eat me for breakfast. Ask her like that. What is something that you usually eat for breakfast? Ask your partners or you.
What do you eat usually for
Bread, okay. Yes, ask Jomin. You can put this on bread. What is something that you can put on bread? Jam. Ask your partner.
Something that is salty and crunchy.
What's something that is salty and crunchy? Snack. Potato chips, snacks. Good. Turn around and ask your partner.
I come from one animal.
What's something that you can get from an animal? I come from an animal. What's something that you can get from an animal? Oh, I know what I have to do. Yes. Sohyun, what's something that comes from an animal? Yes, what's something you can get from an animal? Yeah? Designer bag? Okay, okay. Yes, you ask her.
I'm green but not sweet or spicy.
Something green, not sweet, not spicy. Cabbage. Okay, interesting. Now let's talk about MBTI. What is MBTI? Who can give us an answer? We have to work as a team, guys, because I have a large group of students. So we need to take turns in answering questions, or else we're not going to finish if we keep quiet. So what is an MBTI? I know this is not your first time hearing about MBTI. What is an MBTI? Anyone, explain to us. What is an MBTI? Imagine your friend doesn't know what is an MBTI. What would you explain to her or him? What's your MBTI? Do you know your MBTIs? Okay, then what is MBTI? If you know your MBTI, then tell me what is MBTI. Yes.
The result about some types of personalities that I got by the pencil.
Good. MBTI is a personality test. Okay? It's a test that you take to check your personality. Okay, now let's move on because MBTI is all about friends. How do you guys choose friends? Do you prefer friends with the same MBTI, or you don't mind being friends with people that have a different MBTI? You can just randomly raise up your hand and give your answer. How do you choose your friends? Do you want friends with the same MBTI, or you don't mind if they have a different MBTI? Anyone? Feel free to answer. This is our safe space. It's your opinion. It can never be wrong. Okay, let's start on top of the list. Actually, at the bottom, Suji. How do you choose your friends?
Different friend.
You prefer different friends? Okay, what do you look for in a friend? Like, what characteristics do you look for in a friend? How do you choose your friends?
Fun friend.
Friends who know how to be fun. Okay, Dabin, what do you prefer? Same MBTI friends or different?
Same.
Same. Why do you prefer same?
Active.
Because? What's the reason?
I'm
Because you are active, so you also want your friends to be active?
yes.
Okay, so what quality do you look for in a friend? What qualities do you look for in a friend? How do you choose your friend? She said she just wants friends who are fun. So what are the qualities that you look for in a friend? I want a different answer. We can't all look for fun. What characteristics do we want our friends to have?
Positive personality.
Having a positive mindset, okay? Good. Jongmin, how about you? Do you prefer similar or different personality or MBTI friends?
Similar.
Similar, why similar? What's nice about having friends with similar MBTI?
Same me.
Because they are same with you, they are same like you. Okay, what is the same about you? What's one thing that will be the same about you? Can you tell me one character about yourself, one characteristic?
Kindness.
You are kinder, okay? Kindness. Yeah, Jin is not here. Jongwoo? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. Jong-woo. Sorry. Jong-woo. How about you? Do you prefer friends with similar or different MBTI? Similar. Why similar?
Same.
Same as you. Can you tell me one characteristic that you look for in a friend? Tell me one characteristic that you look for in a friend. What kind of friends do you like to have around?
Kind.
Okay, give me another one. He said kind.
Fun.
She said fun.
Fun.
She said funny. Huh? Good?
Good characteristic.
Okay, give me one good characteristic. Give me one good characteristic. Think about it, okay? Hyori, what kind of friends do you prefer? Same MBTI or different? Different? Why different?
Because I can meet people with more different personalities.
Okay, you can get to learn about other people's personalities. Can you tell me one characteristic that you look for in a friend?
Someone who understands
Somebody who understands
me.
you. Okay, let's go to Yunso. Actually, no, it's Sohyun. How about you, Sohyun? What kind of friends do you prefer? Okay, why different?
If a friend has different MBTI, we go each other.
We can?
Give
Or it can benefit each of you. Okay. Do you think MBTI personalities are accurate? Now we will start with you, Jonggu. Do you think MBTI personalities are accurate? Why do you think so?
Because only test can calculate someone's individual value or personalities.
Okay. And Yunso, what do you think? Do you think MBTIs are always accurate?
Yes,
Please explain why.
because it's based on my answer.
It's based on your answer, okay? And Jihu, what do you think? Are MBTIs always accurate? Are MBTIs always accurate? Correct? Are they always correct? Okay, why do you say no?
Personality can change it.
Because the people's personalities can change, okay? So you, are MBTIs always accurate?
No,
Why?
it is because it takes some scientific.
It what? It's scientific? So if it's scientific, what's wrong about that? Yes, it's scientific and people give their answers, but does it mean that it's not correct because it's scientific? Okay, it's wrong because it's scientific. Now let's talk about your MBTIs. I'll just take Un and Sojin. What are your MBTIs? And Sojong, yes. Sojong. What are your MBTIs? I'm sorry. Let's start with you, Carlin.
What? My MBTI?
Yes, what's your MBTI?
My MBTI is ENTP.
ENTP. ENTP. T. And how about you, Sojong?
ISTJ.
ISTJ. Can you guys explain the meanings of these letters to us? What's the meaning of E? What's the meaning of N? What's the meaning of T? What's the meaning of P?
E means extroverted.
Extrovert. Extrovert and N. T. P. You can start with P. What's P?
No plans.
No plans, no planning, or no plans, and T.
I think we told them is to do T.
Oh, hold on, what's yours?
What?
This is yours, right?
Yeah, I thought told them has T too.
She has T too. Okay, you do N then, because Sejong doesn't have N. What's N? What do you think N is?
Right, N is
Yeah,
likes to think.
like imagination?
Right.
Ah, okay, imagination. Okay, so John, they said you'll do T, but let's start with I. What does I stand for?
Quiet.
Quiet, and this is extroverted, so what's I? I is introvert. And what's S? What's S? What's T? What's J?
J is planning.
Planning. T. Who can help us? What's T and S? What's T and S? You don't know? Okay, I'm gonna give you this paper. Hands up if you don't have a cell phone. Okay, so the person that doesn't have a cell phone will get to keep this paper. So that's why I wanted to know how many people. So please take a picture and you can pass it around. You can either take a full picture or you can fold it, take this side, and then take this side. Then pass it around. In the meantime, we are taking the picture. I want you guys to tell me, what's one thing that you've learned from your friend? What did your friend teach you? What's one thing that you've learned from your friend? This goes for each and every one. You can take a picture. When you are done, pass it to the next person. Let's start this side. Juhu, what's one thing you've learned from your friend? What did your friends teach you? Yes.
Math problem.
They taught you how to solve maths problems.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you? What's one thing that your friend has taught you?
Science and
Science. How playing what? Just playing. They've taught you how to play. Okay, how about you?
English problems.
Guys, can we open up our mind, please? Can we open up our mind? We have maths problem. We have science problem. We have English problem. Is that all we can learn from our friends? So your friends don't teach you how to be kind. They don't teach you other things. They don't teach you how to play games. They don't teach you how to play sports. It's okay to have your own opinion. We don't all have to talk about a subject. We don't all have to talk about learning a subject. It's okay if your friend taught you about a subject, but if somebody has already said a similar opinion, you can also give another opinion. Because now it's going to be arts problem, then it's going to be society, and then it's going to be... Can we open up our mind a little bit? Jiru? Jongwoo? Can you tell me another thing that your friend has taught you? No, not your Jiru. Jongwoo.
Pure
Hmm?
person.
How to be a good person? Sohyun? Or playing? Kaun?
What actions do my friends like?
What actions?
My friends like.
Oh, they've taught you about themselves and the things they like. Okay. Hyolin? Is there anything that your friend has taught you? Do you have a phone? Please give Sohyun. What lessons have you learned from your friends? Do you guys have friends? Do they teach you things? What has your friend taught you? You're still thinking? Do you have a friend? Okay, think about it. How about you?
Playing soccer with.
How to play soccer very well, okay? Dabin?
Exercising with.
Exercising. Jomin? Nothing. So what do you and your friends talk about if you don't teach each other some things? What do you guys talk about with your friends? What do you do with your friends if you don't teach each other anything? Your friends don't help you with maths problems, they don't help you, they've never taught you anything that you don't know. Hmm? Jongwoo? I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. What has your friend taught you?
How to apologize.
How to apologize. That's a very, very important character. Yes. An important lesson that your friends have taught you. MBTIs connect with friendship. They connect with how you choose your friends. So that's why we are talking about our MBTIs and how to choose friends. Excuse me, wake up. Sit straight. Don't lean on the wall. So that's why we need to talk about friendships. How do you guys choose your friends? You want to be with friends that can make you better. Friends that will help you to grow as a person. Okay? Sojourn? I'll get you the paper also. What has your friends taught you? How to draw characters, okay? So you?
Playing soccer.
Playing soccer?
How to play games.
How to play games? Okay, let's explain some vocabulary. Personality, psychology, comparison, judging, intuition, introverted, extroverted, perceiving. Choose a word and explain the meaning. It's gonna save us time if we work as a team. If somebody explains personality, another person explains psychology, another person explains another word. We will work as a team and we are not going to fall asleep. The class is actually going to be active because we work together. I know it's our first class, we are a little bit shy, but it's a safe space, okay? Nobody's gonna laugh at you. Nobody is going to say your answer is wrong because it's your opinion. Okay? So let's choose any word and explain. Hands up. Excuse me. Sit up straight. Tell your friend to also sit up straight. Right. Jihu, choose a word.
Personality.
Personality. Jongwoo, choose a word. Jongmin, choose a word. Sohyun, choose a word. Hyori, choose a word. Soyul, choose a word. Personality, Jihu, let's start. What is personality?
How think
How people think,
and do.
how people do, okay? It's a people's characteristics and how they do things. Okay. Jung-woo,
저들지,
say that again.
저들지,
Judging. Okay, what is judging? What are you doing when you're judging?
저지 something,
What's the meaning of judge? Yes, you judge something.
저지 some,
Okay, when you are judging someone, what are you doing? I want to know the meaning of judge.
코트, 코트로,
Oh, like go to the courtroom. Okay, okay. So judging is when you evaluate something so that you can make a final decision. So when you are evaluating something so that you can make a final decision. Okay, who else did I mention? Sohyun? Comparison, what is comparison? Good. When you are looking at something that is different or something that is similar. Jongmin?
Psychology.
Psychology. What is psychology?
Studying about human emotion.
Good. Studying about the human's emotions and the mind, how the mind works. Good job. So you
Perceiving.
perceiving. What's the meaning of perceiving?
It means inflexible.
Being flexible. Good. Being flexible, having an open mind. You are not really somebody that plans. You just go with what works. You are flexible. And Hyori? Extroverted.
Someone who likes socialize.
Good. Somebody that is outgoing, somebody that is active. Dabin? We are left with intuition and introverted.
Introvert.
Introverted. What's the meaning of introverted?
Not active person.
Good. Not an active person, somebody that keeps to themselves. They don't like to be with many people or around people. What is intuition, Soji? Yes, Soji. What's intuition?
I don't know.
Okay, intuition is imaginative. Somebody that is imaginative, somebody that uses imagination all the time. Okay? So for your introduction, I want you guys to write at least 3 lines. Explain what's MBTI. Body 1, what is your MBTI? 5 lines. Do you prefer friends with similar MBTI? Why or why not? Body 2, do you match the description of your MBTI? Is your MBTI the same as your personality? I also want 5 lines. Conclusion, do you think MBTI is always accurate? Why or why not? 3 lines. So we will work with 3, 5, 5, 3. Okay? Your homework will be brainstorming and pre-writing. So you can start with your brainstorming now. Okay? You can start with your brainstorming now. Wake up, Jung-woo. You can go and drink water if you're falling asleep, okay?